going on, dudes? How you guys doing? I am TheeRealDuke, and welcome to this episode of my Infinite Heights Get Money, Get Paid Survival Multiplayer Let's Play series. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing okay. Hope your week is, happening. Hope it's going well. Actually, let me go ahead and reduce this to like there-ish. There's not many people on, but yeah. Anyway, excuse me. So, a couple things I want to show you guys today. You can see I'm over at the food stalls by the dock over on Adrian's Island. And over here, Discovery server owner, actually a couple people, have asked to develop this land. So, we'll see who wins out. But, maybe looking at a cow farm over here? I don't know. Moving my cowerizer over there to over here. You saw the pagoda's finished. We'll go check that out in a second. Adrian built this awesome dock over here. And then put some chickens in this cage, which was awesome. He's got some cool stuff over here. Crates and boxes and things. And a big empty chest. So we're going to have some boats in this area so that we can kind of keep up with our boat shipping type theme thing. But this looks cool, so definitely come check this out. Got most of the, if not all of the stalls over here done with little paths that lead to the dock. We got little fishing piers, like little one-person fishing pier type dealies. Take this sucker out. Eat it, buddy. Peace. There's another one there. They're kind of sprinkled along. Still too much of this around. I mean, not up there. It's cool over there, but like along the edge here, which I mentioned before. Just been using to level up herbalism. Excuse me. So that's not going to be there forever. So we have fresh Kobe beef. I don't know why there's a piece of quartz over the beef, but that's that stall. And we have, I think this is eels. Oh, best ramen in Ishiyama. Very nice. We have get your fortune read, fortune teller. Let's see. Agent came up with all of these. This one's not done yet. There's a couple that aren't finished yet. Mochi coming in soon. So anyway, a bunch of cool little shops, and we're gonna finish up more of the path, polish up like what the floors look like in the stalls, and give them this treatment. Fresh sushi, delicious. Oh man, I can eat the heck out of some sushi right now. Anyway, so there's that. And the last episode, I said we were looking for designs for slightly larger structures from here to kind of transition into a commercial district, and Hydreigon came up with these larger buildings here, which are kind of cool. This is like a full-on like counter service. We could have like tables and chairs in here, more seating and stuff upstairs. So this is like full-on, like full-scale structure here, which is awesome. And then there's like a littler one over here, which is cool. Still some seating and stuff inside. Right? And then this one here had its own little bump out for the kitchen. A little bit bigger. Kind of cool. And then he built these awesome like intermediate ones. So they're like the stalls we have, but they're just like a little bit bigger, but not quite full standalone structures. So there's like a little counter there. There's some room to stand inside and get your grub, and then you can just kind of walk out with it, which is really sweet. These are looking really great. And they kind of keep the same simple aesthetic that we have for these kinds of builds. And then, but they're just a little bit bigger. And then, so we're talking about having like the stalls here, and then the stalls move into slightly larger shops like this, and then into these kinds of places, and then into these fuller two-story, maybe bigger ones. And that all happens as we move that way. Now I got something going over here, and I'll show you guys that in a second. First thing I want to show you guys is the completed pagoda. What do you guys think? Not bad, huh? So as you would approach, okay, let's say you take a passenger vessel in, okay, and you come in through this path along the river, right? Here's how you would approach it, which I think is pretty sweet if you consider it this way. So you see the big gate with the green, and you see it in the back with the acacia. Right? And then you would come in, and then I still haven't completed this because we haven't gotten a decent hanging bridge design yet. A couple people said they have some ideas. We're still waiting to see how that goes. But we come up through here, kind of winding up. And then start around the corner here, and we can see it. We come across this little the little last couple spots here, and then finally to the entrance. And then inside you can see how it's built, and this is not exactly, but very similar to the design that they're actually built with. There's, generally speaking, a central column, and the floors aren't really fastened together the way we would think of if you are from Western civilization. And so essentially, because it is an earthquake zone, right, it's along the Ring of Fire in the Pacific, Japan is, when the whole thing is rocking during an earthquake, the levels actually are allowed to slide along each other, but they kind of are anchored into this central beam, which helps absorb some of the vibration, and that's why there's actually still ancient pagodas standing that are very tall and narrow, even though it's an earthquake-prone zone. So I included that, and to make it stand out, I changed the wood type so it stick out against the spruce. They aren't really floors up here. I may convert it to something more useful, the way I've done with the tinier one over there. I haven't decided yet. It's it would be a tight squeeze, but totally worth it, I think. So so yeah, what do you guys think? I think this came out really well. You know what? Let me show you guys. I was working off of a picture of something, okay? Because some people have come by and seen this, and they're like, "Why is it orange? That's weird. Why isn't it just dark wood?" So here, take a look at this. Okay, you see the orange and stuff. This is a temple in Kyoto that I visited, outside of a place called Kiyomitsu-dera, which is it's a large suspended other. It's like technically the part that's kind of on piers off the edge of a cliff is like a hall, like a dance hall, for a ceremonial dance hall. It's a long story, and I'm gonna build a replica of it or something similar to it, because it is a very unique thing later. Anyway, the point is you can see the color scheme, right? And that's, you can see the overall shape and outline of it. So yeah, so that's what I'm working from. I'm not just pulling the orange out of nowhere. It is a very traditional design. So anyway, so that is completed. Two other things I want to show you this episode. Two other things. Stay put. Okay, so it is nighttime, so I'm just going to stay flying so that we don't take heat from these suckers while I show you guys what this is. So this is the foundation of a temple. It's not even really a temple. It's kind of a... Yeah, I mean, it is a temple. So it is a temple. It's after a temple in eastern Kyoto, which is... It's called Rangeo-in, which it's also called Sanju-san Gendo, and there's 1,001 literally 1,001 statues, Buddhist statues inside it. So it's a very long, narrow hall to fit all these, and they're like life-size statues. To fit all these statues, and then outside of it, there is a very long deck that surrounds it, and it's just a long, low building. But it's really ornately built, with cool roofs and roof caps and lots of decorative design that, you know, is typical of Japanese temples. So it's really cool. And then along the edge, there has been for many, many years an archery competition that occurs where you fire arrows at targets at the end of, which I'm terrible. I was not even close. You have to fire them basically along the length of. Oh, got one! Yeah. You have to fire at targets along the length of the deck along one of the sides, and I was there during one of these. It's a ceremonial type thing now. It's kind of like a coming of age type thing, which is kind of cool. Primarily young women, and it was just really cool to see when I was there. And I also kind of tried to make a little bit of an archery competition out of it, if I could, which is, you can clearly see, is very difficult to do. The goal is to, if you hit a wooden button with an arrow, you can hear the notes playing also. The goal is from that podium over there to have all three of the lights lit at one time. That's how you win. I've never been able to do it. We had some people over trying to do it the other night, and it was fun. It's not great. There's many more ways to make this archery competition much more interesting or difficult or fun, by, you know, having moving things in carts, having it be like a battle royal or a PvP type thing where, you know, there's actually a set of targets over there and one behind me here, and then there's another player shooting at my targets, you know, etc., etc. But there was also this kind of cliff thing, this canyon type crevasse here that I thought would be good to kind of have you shoot the arrows over. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of just kind of shooting the arrows over. I mean, you just shoot them and they fall down into the thing down there. So I thought it was a cool idea. This is underway. This is going to take a long time. But the good news is I'm going to record this, and I have the building of the pagoda also recorded, and so when this one's done, I'm going to start releasing the Let's Build series for this. So this should be cool. Definitely excited for you guys to see this. We need more designs, and there's one other thing I want to show you guys as we head back to the main thing here, but we need more designs for these guys. Keep them coming. Hydreigon, you got some awesome designs going. See if we can maybe, I'm thinking maybe switch up the roof designs a little bit. If you notice these stalls over here, which are a little haphazardly placed, each roof is kind of different from the ones immediately next to it. Then there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 colors of wood, so there's 4 different roof designs. So let's maybe think about shifting up wood colors and things like that. I think would be awesome. But these are perfect size, perfect shape. Digging those. We need to get some farms going out here, you guys. So we're gonna have our typical farmhouse shape. We just need those to get built over here. Watermelon farm, pumpkin farm, those kinds of things. Nothing automated, just rows of pumpkins and rows of watermelons. And we also need to run this road out there. Need to run it out to that temple. So that needs to happen. Still lots and lots to do. I'm thinking this might be cool for some type of fortification up here. Not sure yet. We'll see. Let's see what happens with the cow farm down here, which also needs to happen, you guys. Just gonna pop back in to my storage area real quick, and I want to give you guys the last tip for this episode, and this is a money-making tip. And I'm going to go into more detail next episode to show you guys about how repair works. But here is, I want you guys to start doing this if you guys are looking to make some cash or get some easy ores. Here's what I want you guys to do. So you can see I have these, I have this full set of armor here, right? So what I want you guys to do, keep an eye out for auctions as usual, and then the market. And so we're looking for broken weapons or armor. So this is too much money for an iron helmet. $1 for a gold helmet, we'll take it. $50 for a gold helmet that's broken, that's fine, we'll take that too. $100 is too much for chainmail for that. How much are these boots? I'll just grab these just to show you guys. Okay, so when you're if you see them, snatch them up and get them out of market mail here. Okay, snatch them up and then just save them. So what you can do is you can actually when your repair skill, when your McMMO repair skill gets high enough, you can actually salvage materials. Now, it doesn't work with every single item in the game, but the easiest thing to do and the easiest thing to use it on is armor, weapons, and stuff like that. And I am in Vanish, I believe. There we go. And so now salvage only works on fully repaired items. So we're about to make some gold happen here. Now watch this. Okay, we have 2 helmets and 6 gold. Okay. So I'm going to use the McMMO repair, which is an iron block, as an anvil. Okay. So I just repaired that, and you can't see it, but in chat. Well, let me bring it up here. Make it big enough. See, it says that felt easy. So there's a random chance every so often, and the higher your repair skill is, the better. That you can repair full durability or extra durability, almost like a critical strike, but with repairing to an item. So I repaired fully this golden helmet with 1 single gold ingot. Okay, now remember I had 6 gold ingots. This is now repaired. I now have 5. Cool. So then I'm just gonna do it to this one. Alright, so we had 6. We repaired both of these using only 2 gold, and then for activating your salvage skill, you actually use, instead of like an iron block for an anvil, you use a gold block, and boom, boom. Just right click on it and it breaks them into the constituent parts for you. Now it only works on full durability items. So I turned 6 gold bars and $51 into 14 gold bars. I got 8 gold bars for 51 bucks. Not bad. Not bad. And it works with armor. Let's check, see if there's anything else. Listings. No, I'm not gonna pay that for chain boots, because we're just gonna get iron ingots out of them, and we get iron ingots out of the iron helmet also. And I just paid 50 bucks for a gold helmet. I'm not gonna pay 100 bucks for an iron one. Anyway, so that is how that works. So I'm gonna go. Actually, I got one more to show you. It works with leather too. So I got 51 leather. Now, if you need leather, this is useful. But I got 51 leather. You can see here. I'm gonna repair that using 1 leather, and then salvage it to gain 3 more. So, not bad, right? Well, I actually technically gained 4 because I used 1 to get down to 50, and then I salvage it, and I now have 54, so that's 4. Anyway, so if you see them, or you see them coming in auction, snatch them up and work on your repair skill. I'm going to go into full detail what I think is the easiest and best way to level up your repair skill next episode. But that is it for this episode. Thank you, dudes, so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys like checking out the progress. We're also taking suggestions. Let's see if I can fly here. We're also taking suggestions for names for the warp, because we want to get that set up. We need people to build some trees around in this style. There's a lot we need to do. There's Hydreigon. What's up, buddy? He's working it out there. Definitely stay tuned. And if there's another part of McMMO that you guys want to see, another tip for making money, you can see my balance is creeping up almost at 18 grand. Going to be 18, maybe 20 by next episode. Hopefully, yeah. But anyway, thanks again so much for watching, dudes. I do genuinely appreciate every single like, comment, view, and sub. We will catch you guys next time. It's TheeRealDuke, and I'm out.